Oh boy. We might be live, Jim. It looks like we are. I'm looking at the stream. However, my thing's completely frozen. I don't know what to do. Can we even be heard? We might have to restart this. If anyone's watching, we're gonna restart this. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Unless, hold on. This is riveting content. Talk for us, Jim. Okay. Well, everything moved. I can fix this on the fly. For everyone that's watching right now, we will be live in a second. Like, good to go. Everything looks terrible. I mean, we are live. Everything looks terrible, but I got it to unfreeze. So, with that said, I think we're good. Welcome to NS9 Live, NS9 NFT. I'm all out of sorts right now. Holy hell. Oh, this is how we roll. This is why we're terrible. We're a very mediocre podcast. I'll write it. We'll do it live. Okay. Anyways, things are back to normal. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for watching. Welcome to NS9 NFT. I'm your host, Anthony DiNardo. With me, we got Jim Rosati. What's up, Jim? We are good to go. What are you talking about? We have an actual producer. This is none of my doings right now. So terrible. Why? Like, I feel like every fourth show something happens. Oh well. So, with that said, I mean, I'll take full blame. With that said, we are live. Candy Digital has a lot going on. Had a lot going on today. We're going to talk about that. But sadly, the stuff they had going on today wasn't baseball because baseball doesn't want to play. They don't want to come together. So it seems like we're kind of like in a little bit, Jim. We're kind of like at a lull here. You know, I know you and I, big baseball fans. One of the biggest reasons we came on the Candy was because of MLB, like the drops, right? We had the pack drop. We've been doing shows, but it just seems as if like where we thought we'd be talking about MLB paks, right? As far as Candy goes, it'd be a lot sooner than what it is. And right now, I feel like we're hurting. You know, we're not the biggest racing fans. We like college hoops, you know, but the lack of baseball is like really, really hurting right now. Yes.
The baseball. You know, we were part of that first drop, that first all the icon pack with the all stars and the uncut diamonds, and it went really really well. And it's just like, okay, well, how long can just that one thing sustain the community? And I think we're kind of at that point now where it's like, all right, we need something new.
I mean, you really can't say it any better, you know. And I think I think we speak for a lot of people as well when you say like MLB's brought us over. You know, it's not like not to take away from anything, right? But the college hoops, the racing stuff came afterwards. I feel like the Discord, like this community is built up because of baseball. And you're right, like all this other stuff's cool, right? I mean, we're still getting into it. I'm not the biggest racing fan, but I'm sure there's some overlap. I do know Kenny has brought in other people, right? Strictly because of racing, strictly because of the hoops. I mean, we had a little bit of a Gary V pump yesterday. So, you know, like I know there's certainly some people in these other spaces that are coming to Candy, but I feel like the majority of the people in this community right now are here because of baseball. And baseball, right? MLB, MLBPA can't come together. It seems, I mean, today we won't go into a whole lot of off topic like we did last week, Jim. We won't go too deep, but it seems like today, like they came out that basically, like they might be farther apart than they were even last week.
Yeah, well, I think last week, whenever they kind of put in that arbitrary deadline, there was some misinformation being put out, I think, on behalf of the owners that made it seem like they were closer to a deal than they actually were. So when that deadline passed, you know, you now have a lot of people who are really upset because they thought it was close, and it really wasn't from the looks of it. And you know, I think what ended up happening is you had a lot of players, you know, who already aren't really very trustworthy of ownership right now, but even less so now because, you know, they kind of feel like, you know, the owners and Major League Baseball were kind of putting out this almost like this propaganda to kind of force the players into making a deal that maybe wasn't going to be the best for them.
Right.
So yeah, it's something that I don't know. I know they've kind of been meeting on and off this whole time. I know there's been a formal counter proposal, all this good stuff. But yeah, it sounds like neither side is like willing to budge from where they're at right now. You are seeing kind of just tiny concessions here and there on part of the players. I'm not really seeing too many concessions on the owner's side of things, but we are seeing tiny concessions kind of with each proposal getting closer and closer to a number that works, but we're still not really that close. So hopefully we can get something resolved, because I mean, baseball is not in a position where they can afford to just alienate more fans.
Yeah, you're right. It's, you know, as minute as they kind of are right now from LLBPA, they are making some concessions, right? We know they're already talking about rule changes and such for like 2023 and all, but ultimately it just seems like there's just they're far apart, and both sides, albeit the small concessions that some were making here and there, it seems like they're just lengths of, you know, from where they really need to be, and none of them really want to budge. Now, you and I have our personal takes on this, you know, like I totally get for the most part where MLBPA is coming from, and I side with them ultimately. You know, like when you have the Yankees president coming out today talking about how basically there's a finite amount of money in baseball and these players have to understand. Well, yeah. I mean, first off, I hate that mentality. I hate that whole concept. Everybody is on a fixed income, if you want to put it. You know, it's not as if like in my job I can just make more money tomorrow if I wanted to. Like we're all basically on fixed income. Like yes, baseball has a fixed amount of money. Of course it does. There's only so much revenue comes in, but it doesn't mean that revenue isn't large. It doesn't mean that there's not money to be spent. There's a reason why the owners don't want to open the books. We all get that. We know that. But regardless, like I said, we're not going to go too much into a tangent here about it. But, you know, the one thing about this is, right, like we know Candy has been, you know, delaying simply because of the lockout. But I guess there's some good news, Jim. You know, they did talk about a little bit in the Discord this week. So why don't you tell us, right, for all those that are wondering, because there's no MLB baseball being played, what's going to happen with these paks?
Yeah, so apparently their Candy is going to continue on with their baseball drop as they have planned. So whatever they have planned, they haven't really announced it yet, but they said just basically baseball is coming. Paks are going to be coming. Whether or not the lockout is over or not. So, I think that's really good to hear. The one thing that's going to be interesting is, obviously this will excite the community that's already there, right? But really, ultimately, we want to see the community grow and get new people into it. This is going to be the one part where, having the lockout not be a thing can really be beneficial for Candy, because then, you can have Major League Baseball retweeting Candy's tweets and, advertising, hey, Candy's got this drop going on, right? Major League Baseball is not going to advertise anything that has anything to do with their players right now, while they're in a labor dispute with them. So it's going to be a little bit difficult, I think, for new users to come in. Candy's going to have to do a really good job marketing this thing. We're going to have to, as a community, probably do a really good job too, spreading the word and letting people know, hey, baseball's coming, because there's probably, and this is just a guess, but probably not going to be a whole lot of help from, those partners like Major League Baseball, because of the lockout.
Right.
I kind of look at it like, I was actually curious today just to kind of see, MLB The Show video game comes out in like 2-3 weeks, right?
Good point.
Typically you would see Major League Baseball, you would see all the teams, right? They'd all be advertising for this. MLB The Show puts out teaser videos pretty much every day. I know they had a big Juan Soto thing last week. They had Shohei Ohtani on the cover this year, but you don't hear a peep from any of the teams or from Major League Baseball about that. And so it's like MLB The Show has its brand, and MLB The Show can probably overcome that, right? But Candy's due, right? I mean, the MLB The Show is a bigger brand than Candy, right? So
for sure.
Yeah, right now. So Candy's going to need some help marketing. And so it's just going to be it's going to be interesting to see how it goes, because like I said, the community, I think, is going to be rallying around a baseball drop, the community that's already there. But then it's like, okay, how do we add people to do this? So it'll be interesting to see how it works. I don't think we'll have any issues as far as excitement about a new baseball drop. Candy's been pretty good at everything that they've done so far. So I would imagine that they'll probably have all the players in this drop that we want to see, maybe people who don't have a Candy NFT right now. So wink, wink, Wander Franco.
No, not Wander, Jim.
So if
you're not
Wander's
salivating
in a
at
drop,
that.
if Wander is in a Candy baseball drop, it's going to get people excited, whether or not there's baseball. So yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just at this point, I'm just really interested to kind of see okay, what do they got going on? What's the timeline going to be? And then what are we going to do? What's Candy going to do? What's the community going to do to grow this? Because, that's going to be a big part of this, is we need to bring new people into the community.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. The downfall of this. Well, first, I guess I'll start with this. The paks are coming, at least we know. There's a date. Mm-hmm. We don't know when exactly it's going to be or whatnot, but the paks are going to come regardless now of the lockout. Mm-hmm. So at least we know it's coming, and you're right. I think that's going to excite the community. Eh? We're all here for it. We've had this drop. It's been October 25th, right? I always forget that date.
Yeah.
So October 25th, and we just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. We finally had the marketplace. We got the sale, some excitement in there, but now it's kind of just a stagnant moment. We talked about the marketplace, you're seeing it. You talked about how the paks are finally under 1,000. I mean, we've seen a trout sale today for $850. At the peak, those were going for $2,000. It was flip flopping between Trout or Ohtani, who's going for more. I mean, I never thought I'd see $850, even as they were dropping some. Maybe last week they're $1,100, $1,200. So, as far as I'm going that low right now, I mean, the marketplace is doing what we kind of predicted it might do. Maybe it kind of leveled off there for a bit, but now I feel like it's definitely dropping. I mean, the floors and all on the moments and such. Which shout out to So Vector 68, Tom Ennens, he says that. So yeah, he's right now working on his. Yeah, there he is, concentrating on the All-Star set. I thought he said it here somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to them. And like, now's a great time to do it. I mean, if you were starting, and you're kind of scared because of pricing of some stuff, I mean, it's in your favor. I think the floors have dropped about $3,000 in that set from like about a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, I know when we kind of first started talking about floor values, that all-star floor was always like 10, 11,000, somewhere in that area. And it's now just a little bit over 8,000.
Yeah.
The uncut diamonds floor for the set, it's about $2,100. So yeah, I mean, we're seeing kind of across the board about a 30% drop on values, right? If you look at it over the course of an entire floor, and this is over a course of 2 months or so. Now the one thing need to kind of add here, like, this isn't like all doom and gloom, right? Packs are still going for $950, $960.
Right,
they were $50 packs, right? So like they're still up 1,900%, right? So like if you got in on the original drop, like, you're doing really well. But I think that's the whole point here, is like, okay, there was this original drop, now what? And so we're getting really close now to what that now what is. And so now it's just going to be, okay, how is this going to go? How are we going to get new users? All of that stuff. The one thing that's going to be, a little interesting is as far, like, if there's no baseball, you kind of lose the utility that comes with these too. So, whereas, we talk about Top Shot all the time with their challenges, right? The reason they can do that is because there are games happening. You can't do something like that with baseball if there's no games going on. So the Candy team's going to have to just kind of get creative. They're going to have to get creative as far as, what are they going to do to make make people excited about this. I said, I think you can get really excited about certain players being in it. So I fully expect, the big dogs to all be in this, because that's just, I think at this point, that's what's going to get people excited.
You're right. And I think what's most important, like what stinks is, as you mentioned, like the fact that Candy's not going to have all the resources at their disposal to really go ahead and promote this and market it. Like you said, I mean, MLB is such a huge thing. I mean, think about when the marketplace was opening up, like we were getting emails from MLB. Hey, marketplace mechanics opening up, go buy and sell, whatever it might be. And like, not even the marketplace aspect, just the fact that like this drop's coming, to advertise the drop, to get the people to come in because they want to purchase this stuff. You're losing that. And that's a huge customer base. Not that like I mean, they still have fanatics and they can still work and do what they can internally. But again, like just losing MLB, like you mentioned, even the tweets that could happen, a commercial, an ad, because you're actually watching a baseball game, whatever their marketing resources might be, like you lose all that from their side. So we are going to lose the aspect of gaining people, which ultimately of course helps. But what I think is really, really important is the fact that you are going through with it, because at least the people in the community, which really matters right now, they have something to get excited about. We all can buy and purchase more packs. We have something to talk about, and we can open actual candy product on this show and not resort to Top Shot and all day at the end. So like, that's really exciting for me, but it's good in that sense. Like, I can't wait for the drops to happen for all that we just talked about. It's just, unfortunately for Candy's aspect, they're not going to get the full ability of what they really wanted to start off, I'm sure, 2022, right, for them. But it is what it is. Packs are coming. Stay tuned. But I guess in the meantime, right, we've had the Sweet Futures, right, the college hoops. Today was the first drop of that. And then obviously next week will be the second one, followed up by the week after with a third one, of course, featuring Chet and that drop that we're all waiting for. So that happened today, but I guess before we get into that, maybe touch up on the racing thing, because that finished today as well. So the Kyle Larson, you and I each got our medallions last week. We were so excited. I didn't get the any of the cars. I didn't get the rare. I don't think you did either, right?
No, I didn't get the rare. You didn't get the legendary?
I just missed it. My final bid was 24,500. So I just missed it. I couldn't come up with the other 1,500, 1,600.
Yeah, so I guess we can talk about that. So the Kyle Larson 2021 championship collection, it concluded today. You mentioned the medallions. We both picked up a medallion kind of on release day. They were $20.21. So I said pretty, just kind of get one to have one. And it turns out, Donardo, only 349 of those were minted in total, which is kind of crazy. Like I'll take that. So one of 349, the rares. So the rares it was a car with an animation. So it's a pretty cool NFT. But there were only 250 rares for $250 each. And they sold out day one.
Right.
So you had a $250 rare that they made 250 of. They had a $20.21 medallion that they made 349 of. So I'm pretty happy with that. That I've got one out of those 349. Who knows what that's going to do down the road? It'll be something to kind of just hold on to, keep in the collection, and you never know.
Yeah. I think of this aspect, it was open mint, so anyone and everyone could have it, right? Eventually, like this will catch on. The way MLB did, like this will catch on and get more users. Think back when we're talking about the playoffs and World Series play of the days with Candy, and we mentioned how the first few were like 300 mint counts, and they're going for like hundreds of dollars, well, at least initially. So, like I look at this too.
Good point.
This is just $20 basically, and who knows? Maybe in some time, right when the user base comes up there, I mean, you're sitting on a couple $100, and it wasn't even like the rare one.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think the fact that there are only 349 down the road, it's a good long-term hold there for me personally. But the legend, the legendary, one of one. So they did a one of one Kyle Larson legendary. It comes with all kinds of cool real life experiences. It ended today in an auction and sold for $26,000. The Kyle Larson legendary. So kind of cool. I really had no idea what this was going to go for. It comes with a ton of real life stuff. So like, I don't know how much this real life stuff is worth. Like if you were to just do it, like if you were to go to a race and have all these things.
Yeah.
But congrats to whoever won that $26,000. You're going to have a lot of really cool experiences because of that. So.
And that's what I think is really cool too. It's not as if it's like in real life stuff where like, hey, you get tickets to this or like a merchandise. I mean, this is like really cool experiences that you probably couldn't really have any other way. Like being part of the team and stuff like that. I mean, that's really cool. I'm trying to picture myself again. We're not the biggest racing fans, but like if there's MLB and we're like sitting in the dugout, in like say Yankees Stadium or something. Like, I can't get that anywhere. I can't just be like, you know what, I'm going to go pay for these tickets today. Like you pretty much have to do something like this to get that experience. So, and life is about experiences, right? Whether it might be selling a legendary moment for $26,000 or buying a legendary moment to get those experiences. It's all about experiences.
Yeah, no, I think that's one really cool thing that Candy's done so far is they've incorporated, especially on the legendaries, right? You're seeing real life things kind of accompany these legendary NFTs that they're putting out.
Right. So yeah, cool. So that concluded today, as you mentioned, $26,000 for that. The $250 rares at $250 sold out. I think the first day as well. And then the medallions. 7:00 tonight ended the drop, so 349 were minted. I think I got number 75 was my mint number. Yours was, of course.
I have 89. No, yours was better than me on that one. I got a late start on the Kyle Larson stuff.
There you go.
So, 89. Yeah.
Cool. So I guess then, with that said, we should talk about the actual Sweet Futures today that happened.
Yeah, so they dropped their first 3 Sweet Futures basketball players today, highlighted by Jalen Duren. And if you missed it too, if you're in the Discord, our very own one of our favorite mods there, Reasonable, interviewed Jalen Duren on Instagram today. So check that out on Candy's Instagram. I'm sure it's still up there. So it was kind of cool getting to hear from him. But yeah, Jalen Duren, Blake Wesley, and Bryce McGowens. Blake Wesley from Notre Dame, Bryce McGowens from Nebraska. Duren obviously from Memphis. So Duren's the highlight here. The rare Duren sold out. The epic Duren sold out. The other players
the epic
still
sold
have,
out like almost immediately too.
yeah,
$350 a pop, 101
Mhm.
of them, and just in a few minutes, I feel like they're all sold out.
Yeah, the rares took a little bit longer, but those epics did sell out pretty quickly. And then we did have early access on the cores, so I picked up serial number 23 was what I was able to get.
Nice.
And then I picked up a second one too. So I think I'm going to try to maybe sell one, keep one. I'm personally not like a serial number guy. I know some people are, some people aren't. Personally, I'm not. So if I can sell that lower serial number for a premium and keep the other one, then I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah.
But
I feel you there. I have too much of a flipper mentality than a collector mentality. So like that's how I am. If I were to be in your shoes, not that I had a terrible one. I had serial number 85 today, but regardless, like if I pulled like the jersey number, like I'm that guy I'm not out there trying to buy it. If I pulled it, I'm not trying to keep it. I'm trying to flip it, and then I'll buy another one, right, for floor value, and then pocket that money to buy something else.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be certain people who want jersey numbers and lower serials of maybe specific people too. I mean, like if this was a Louisville player, right, and they were going to be a projected top 5 pick, which we haven't had one of those in a few years. But if that were the case, and I pulled a jersey number or like a number 1 serial, then I'd be like, you know what, that's kind of cool. I might keep that. But it's not really necessarily someone I really care about. He's going to be a high draft pick, so that's why I got into the drop just to begin with, to make sure I had something. But you got all 3 guys, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Honestly, I looked at it this way. Like it's $20. I mean, I'm not getting. Actually, the thing too is I was thinking about I was probably going to get the rare today of Jalen, and then just again my little bit of insight. I was probably going to get one more rare of Chet on the last one, or maybe an epic. I don't know, but like he's the prime guy. Like he's the dude. This today was like the second guy, right? And Jalen. So I was thinking like maybe I'll get his rare because of just like he's going to be probably a top 5, top 10 pick next year for sure. If stuff catches on, candy grows. Like this could definitely be a collectible. There's only 250 of them. Like I put in perspective today. I told you like think about like an Evan Mobley. I mean, his rookie, of course, and we understand Top Shot, like the utility added value to it, but like that thing's going for like hundreds of bucks. And there's, we're crying because there's only 4,000 of them. Like there's only 250 of these in the rares. So like my mind was like $250 just seems long-term value. Maybe not today, right? As we're seeing, in the marketplace and some people talking to Discord, like maybe not today, these mint numbers, but in a year from now, 250. I mean, that's absolutely nothing. So my thought was like picking up him and then picking up Chet as a rare, and then I'm just going to get every core just because.
No, I mean it makes sense. I was thinking about getting a rare of the Duren, but honestly, I'm just like not a big center guy. Like I'm not. The centers just don't do it for me. I like guards.
I get it.
I like I like John Moran. I like Donovan Mitchell. The Joel Embiids of the world, and
Listen,
they're great, but they're just not for me, right?
I grew up playing
yeah,
the center position, and I hated it. Like,
yeah, right.
I get it.
So
I wanted to be a guard so damn bad.
Yeah. So I sat out. I'll probably dabble in, like, I'll pick out like one guy to get a rare. But I'll probably do like one or two cores from each of these drops. Like you mentioned, they're only $20. So I mean, why not?
Yeah. I spent like $20 on a lot worse things in my life. So probably yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, if you want the serial number 23, Jalen Duren, it's on the marketplace right now for just about $70. So, it's a steal.
Is that a paid advertisement here, Jim? Because I don't recall getting that.
I'll tell you what, if it sells before the end of this show, we'll give away a Top Shot moment at the end of the show. How about that?
All right. All those listening, look out. Number 23. Get it.
Number 23.
If you purchase it by the end of the show, we'll give away Jim. We'll give away a Top Shot moment. Don't put that on me too.
I don't know what Top Shot moment yet. I mean, I'll have to something that we pull. We don't really have any Top Shot packs to pull today, so
we got something.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah,
we'll figure something out.
All right. So, anyways, yep. So the drop happened today. It was pretty good. So the epics, as we mentioned, sold out like immediately. The rare sold out. It took some time. Was it within the hour, or was it even after the hour? I think it might have been.
I think
after.
It was
maybe like within 2.
It was like, pretty close though.
Okay,
hour and a half.
So those, and then, I mean, no shade, but for Blake Wesley, nothing has sold out, and for Bryce McGowens, also nothing has sold out. But the marketplace is live, so you can buy secondary. Again, if you are looking for those cereals, some have been kind of boggling. I mean, so what? If we saw one core today, I think it was a Jalen Duren core, not even an epic or like a rare, but we saw a core, I think number 17, a low cereal, but like wasn't jersey or anything. Went for like $400. Not quite sure why.
The number one cereal epic Jalen Duren just sold, by the way, for $1,800. Like, just sold.
There you go. With that said, I've seen Perfect Mints sell for like barely over. I think I saw the Perfect Mint rare.
Yeah.
Which again, the rares were $250. I think I saw it sell for like $300. I could be mistaken, but if I am, just barely off.
I don't think it sold for very much, but yeah, these epics. Like I said, the number one just sold for $1,800. Number two, which is his jersey number, sold for $1,500.
Nice.
So those epics, the 1 and the 2, have both. I mean, those are pretty big sales.
Yeah, getting some nice wins there. Love to see it.
Yeah.
So Jalen Duren's rare, 300 of 300, and again, mind you, the mint cost $250. So the perfect mint sold for $300, just $50 more. And then of course, when you take the 5% off, I mean, what were you doing?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but I'm questioning your antics here. Sure. What were you doing?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand, because I saw a few people sell a core like right after they minted for like $18, and I'm like, why did you spend $20 just to immediately sell it for $18? That doesn't make any sense. Why did you buy it?
I don't know.
That's the case.
And you know what?
So
I got to take a step back here, because I just noticed something else that I didn't before. It sold for $300, as I mentioned, right? Well, that was immediately after it sold for $240. So someone bought it for $250, got the perfect mint, and then sold it for $10 cheaper than they purchased it for. And then that person bought it. I mean, I guess they made some money, like good on them.
Right, but not a lot. They didn't make very much.
Yeah, like you couldn't have sold that for like $1,000. I don't know. So
Yeah,
anyways,
that's weird.
yeah. But yeah, so again, the stuff, I mean, they look amazing. Like the artwork on this is really, really cool.
Yeah, really cool. I don't know if you want to show
You know
one.
what? Yeah,
If
let's
you
do
wanna
that. I'll go ahead and share my screen. As I'm doing that, I don't think you're in. You might need to go back into that link, Jim, because you're not here.
All right. I'll get there eventually.
I'm going to call you out on the show.
I think I was there before and you didn't let me in.
I didn't let you in?
Yeah, I think. All right, I can see your screen now.
All right. Cool. So we're going to share it. So go to my collection. These are just the cores. But again, I mean, like, this looks really, really cool. I love this artwork.
Very well done. Like when you compare these to the football ones, these are just so much cooler.
Yeah, for sure. So like the whole animation part here, this just looks really, really legit. Kudos to Candy on this.
And then also it's pretty cool too, because especially with, at least for Memphis and Nebraska, they couldn't get it for Notre Dame, but they actually have like their logos, their jerseys. And that's just something that you don't typically see with college players. Usually it's like airbrushed out and it's just like them and their number.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool because that's not normally something you see with college kids. But Candy must have licensing agreements with those schools and we're able to get that done, which is pretty cool.
Yep. So for example, Blake Wesley, all you get's the number 0.
Right. Yeah. So his is airbrushed out. Like, it's just him. He also doesn't have a jersey number either, being number 0, I guess.
I know, that's what sucks. You can get is a perfect mint or number 1. There is no jersey number for him.
And then McGowens is in his Nebraska jersey. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, love the artwork. Really cool looking.
Yeah, really cool. Well done.
And here's the marketplace. So go ahead and buy Jim's number 23. We'll get you a top shot. Yeah, there it is. $1,800 for the number 1.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, look at this. Look at this, Jim. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where'd it go? Here it is. $300 it sold for, right? But then just before that, it sold for $240.
Yeah, that's weird.
Why are you taking
what was
L's?
it? Oh, and then this person too sold his. Well, rares were $250, right?
Yeah. He sold for $10.
So then the person less. the person right above that sold serial number 6 for $220.
Yes.
What are these people doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
Like, it's a sold out product. You can't buy them.
This one sold for $158.
I don't get it. Like, why are people doing that?
Why
would you spend $250 on something and then immediately sell it for a loss? And like on something that's sold out. So like it's sold out. So it's not like it's yeah, I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense.
Life. Yeah, I don't know, Jim.
Like,
I just really don't.
I mean, someone just listed serial number 44 Jalen Duren rare for $157.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah.
But anyways, yep. So there's the sweet futures. Yeah. So next week, right, there'll be the second drop. Same concept. 12 o'clock to drop.
The rares were $150, by the way.
Oh, my bad. I still have the Larson 250 in my head.
Yeah. So it's not as bad.
Yeah. No one took L's then.
Yeah.
But they definitely could have capitalized on the W's today.
Well, the person selling for $157 after your 5% fee, is netting
They lose
149.50.
Yeah, they lose 50 cents.
Why?
Get that early year tax harvesting.
Like what in the world? What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
At least 158.
Right. At least make 50 cents.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
So
all right.
That's pretty much it, isn't it?
I think that's it with Candy. Yeah. Stadium series, very disappointed in all of you. Just wanted to say that. Very disappointed that Wrigley Field beat PNC Park in the Stadium Bracket Challenge. I implored you, I was begging for you to vote for PNC, and Wrigley won by like 2 votes. So now Wrigley's in the championship against Fenway. I already made my vote. I'm never going to vote for anything that has anything to do with the Cubs. So I voted for Fenway personally.
Right.
But yeah, so if you're in the Discord, Stadium Bracket Challenge Championship is going on right now. Fenway versus Wrigley. Pick whichever one you think is the best artwork. Yeah, disappointed though. I think it was a rigged election.
I'm with you. I think we need to recount. First off, we need to stop the count, and then we need to recount it because there is some fraud in there.
Yeah.
But no, for real, it had to be Wrigley, right? It had to be the Cubs of all people. I've been okay probably for like a lot of other people. But, I mean, Wrigley Field's a dump. And they're poor and they're broke. And they can't even afford anything there. So, honestly, like, why should Wrigley advance? No, I'm with you. I'm not even going to vote. I'm just not participating. Screw both of them.
You're abstaining.
This is my rebellion right here. But, no, I would do Fenway over Wrigley anyways.
Yeah, voting for Fenway just because I'm upset, and it's more of a retaliatory vote than anything.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a retaliation.
Anybody but Wrigley.
Yep.
So screw you, Cubs fans. But anyways, yeah. So PNC's not going to advance. That's a shame too. I mean, really, that's better than all those other parks. I might be biased, but also I'll put it this way: like I love the artwork on it too. Like the artwork itself, I liked better.
Yeah,
who cares if you get a little bit of ivy on some brick wall, or just a giant wall? You know, PNC was better.
I hear you.
Not that I'm biased at all. All right, so
no bias,
none at all. So then I guess that's pretty much it for Candy. So as mentioned, we'll do a show next week again. We'll have the Sweet Futures part 3, maybe. Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, like I'm hoping that there's something dropped, at least information wise, that we can like really, really talk about.
Yeah.
That we really, really, really want to talk about. But it just might be Sweet Futures Basketball part 3.
Yeah, hopefully there's some baseball news this week.
Right.
Like please.
Please.
But yeah, we'll keep looking forward to it.
So then I guess we'll do now, as we always do, we'll go ahead and open up some packs. So we have a little bit of an all day. We got some NBA Top Shot stuff to do. Do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first. I mean, Top Shot, I don't have a lot there.
Same, I think.
I completed the Rising Stars Challenge, the third one there. I think I finished one other challenge this week, but it was for a Series 2 pack, so we're just going to leave that sitting there. Yeah, the challenges were difficult this week in Top Shot. They were not easy. So I said I think I completed 2, but other than that was it. So yeah, let's share the screen here. So the Series 3, or you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
First.
Okay. Oh, all right. I can go first. It don't matter.
Yeah, you go first.
All right.
You didn't do the Rising Stars, did you?
Great. So, man, Jim, what's going on?
What?
I did the challenge. Yes.
Okay.
I did do the Rising Stars
There
challenge.
it is.
I'm complaining because my stuff's frozen again.
I can see your screen.
Yes, but I can't switch over so other people can see my screen.
Oh.
What an awful night.
Well, yeah.
Here, I'll pull it up this way. I don't know, Jim. I just don't. Next week will be better, I promise.
It's all Rob Manfred's fault, probably.
I'm down with that.
Yep.
It should be Rob Manfred's fault. Like if we had baseball right now, I would be so excited about this happening that everything would be working. Okay. Where are you at? I promise it's not always this bad, everyone. Did I lose you?
I'm here.
There you are.
Yeah.
I'm like really upset. And most people who like really know me would probably know that. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen again. Let's get you fixed. All right, so what should we do first? I guess with a flash challenge.
Let's do that's all we have, flash challenges. So flash challenge, and so I didn't do this one. I forget who I needed for it, but this was right after you had a huge Dapper deposit. So you went ahead and finished this. I guess we'll get to that.
What is going on? Is my whole like system crashing? I think it is.
It froze on my end. I can't. It just froze with the pack opening.
Yeah, it froze on mine too.
Oh,
it opened.
Well, you opened it. Yeah.
Oh God, this couldn't be any worse of a night.
Why don't you get you probably got like serial number 1 and didn't even get to see it.
1433.
All right.
Brandon Ingram.
But that was a semi-hard one. Like I think you had to buy somebody. You had to pick up somebody for that.
And I don't
again,
you had
a good amount of Dapper to do it.
I did. Should I say it now? I was going to wait till we get to all day, but I did gain some Dapper money.
Yeah.
So I was able to. I remember I forget who it was, but I remember saying, I was like, yeah, I just bought them because you know what? Who cares? I got money now.
Congratulations. Like I want to officially congratulate you on your all-day sale.
Yes, I appreciate it. So yeah, I might as well just say it since we're alluding it. But the Tampa Bay legendary Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers legendary that I pulled, right, the 24 of 29 it was, that I kept saying like I don't understand if it's going to be good or bad. Like if it said Tom Brady, I felt like this is $10,000 or more. But because it says Tampa Bay, what's it going to go for? And we compare it to other like legendary team moments, and they're all like 1,500. 2K, right? 2.5. And they're all kind of terrible too. You know, like they all ended like in a field goal. Like sure, maybe Patrick Mahomes was involved, but then it ended in a field goal. Like this one was an actual touchdown. And like the whole time it was Tom Brady throwing the football. You know, like it never like cut away to someone else. There's not like a running play, right? Nothing like that. It was just Tom Brady dicing up the Jets. Well, I sold it. It was like the first sale. It was $6,400 I sold it for. So I'm pretty happy.
I would be too. That's awesome.
Yeah, big win. So
huge all day win. Yeah,
kept $1,000 in my Dapper to do some things with. Cash like the rest out. Candy, I'm coming for you.
Say, geez, now you can go ahead and do that All-Star set, huh?
No, I don't know. Actually, maybe in a week I can.
Yeah.
All right, Rising Stars challenge. It did it again.
So this is for LaMelo. Yeah, your computer's all jacked.
But everything worked up until this part. This is exactly where it froze before.
I don't know.
Still here.
Oh, it didn't actually open. Okay, here we go.
This pack has already been opened.
Oh. All right.
Oh my God, Jim. We've lost like anyone and everyone who ever like wanted to follow us. These guys are terrible. I'm going to watch Talking Candy. 847. It's a 3-digit serial of 9628. So there's that at least.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty cool moment.
I think this is LaMelo's first fandom too. I guess it's technically not a fandom. It's a common reward, like challenge reward.
Oh yeah, I guess it's
a challenge reward. Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. I mean, I did get 2 more packs for some of the challenges, right? So, but
yeah,
nothing.
they were giving away series 2 moments. Yeah.
Yep. So, got 2 more packs, and I'm holding 9 in total. Got 1 more release 52, and then they're on the release 53s now. So, oh well. All right, Jim. Right. I guess that means you're up now to share.
I guess I am up. So we'll go. All I have to open is the Rising Stars Challenge. I'm up to 6 Series 2 packs that I'm holding on to. Kind of following your lead there. But yeah, let's check out LaMelo here. $13.61.
Nice.
All right. And then I guess we can go to all day.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You have 1 pack to open, right?
I do. You have.
Okay.
You have how many, Jim?
I have 3 packs, 2 standards and a premium. But I'm not opening the premium.
What a loser. Oh, is that so? That's what you decided? You're gonna hold the premium? Do the 2 standards?
I'm gonna hold the premium. Yeah.
I mean, that's where your legendary's at.
Both standards. I'm gonna keep the premium sealed. That has Brady debut. It's got Mahomes debut. It's got Burrow debut, I think, in there too, and maybe even Josh Allen debut. Like, it's a loaded pack.
It is
an absolutely loaded pack.
It is.
So
this was the pack to get.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold that for a really long time. I have no plans on opening that week 14 premium pack. But let's rip the standard ones. How about you go first? Because I feel like we need the luck to turn on all day a little bit towards me.
I'm okay with it.
And and so I need to say we're gonna save the best for last.
Sounds good. I've already claimed mine too, so it's ready to open. So let's do it.
Go ahead and do
so I just got 1 standard. I didn't get into the premium, unfortunately. Which was funny is like you got 2 of the standards.
Mm-hmm.
So like you were in the drop.
Yeah.
Was able to go back in it and get another one. So I was thinking, honestly, like I was like, well, if there's not like a whole lot of people in the standards, like I was assuming there would be, then I'm probably gonna have some good luck in the premium. And I was like way behind. So I was nowhere near getting a premium pack. So that sucks. So I was only able to get 1 pack. And then, so you didn't get any packs this past Friday then, right? Because they had 2 drops in 1 week, this one and then on Friday. So you didn't get any of those?
I did not get in the week 7 because that was week 17, I think, was Friday.
I think so, yeah.
I did not get any of those. But that's just because I sat out the moments in it just weren't very.
So you didn't like even attempt to then, right?
I didn't even attempt.
Yeah. That was me. I mean, I was busy, but I didn't make it an effort to try even. I just wasn't that interested in it right now. I just feel like a lot of people, like you could just get those moments in the marketplace for cheaper than the pack. So
yeah,
just kind of is what it is. So I don't think there's any legendaries here, though I've been wrong. So let's just start revealing.
Yeah, see what we got. Good luck.
Russell Gage. At least he wasn't betting on games.
Right.
So what are we doing when we get the Ridley moment? Because it's coming out like.
Is there a Ridley moment in this?
No, but like I'm sure like when it goes to the earlier weeks, right, when they start getting it, into drops.
Yeah, I guess there'll be
I'm
one.
sure there's gonna be a Ridley moment somewhere, right?
I mean, he played, so.
Is that like gonna pump because of what happened, or is everyone like turned off from it?
I don't think anybody will have any. It won't have any effect on the marketplace at all.
Josh
it's Calvin Ridley.
Gordon.
It'll be $4.
There you go. Well, here's Josh Gordon's. That's like $3.
Josh Gordon debut.
This amazing pack that we've talked about. I've got Russell Gage and Josh Gordon.
Well, I mean, they're both debuts, so you got that going for you.
Sure.
All right, let's get one. Let's get a good one here.
Last but not least, Landon Collins.
This is part of the Make the Stop series, so there's only 7,000 of these.
GG's. So, you know how you're talking about changing luck? You better score, Jim, because this was awful.
I know. I better. That's probably the worst week 14 pack I've seen.
Thanks. I probably can claim that.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it is what it is. That
one
we got sucked.
Yeah.
You're up, Jim.
That one wasn't great. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. I got 2 packs. So
you're not sharing, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Now I am, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Ooh.
Oh.
That's a
rare and a standard. Nice.
Rare. Okay. Let's go.
Already a dub. That's good.
That'll work. Let's go. Hey, Josh Gordon.
Twinsies.
Showing up everywhere. 26-46. And it's a de facto Mahomes moment.
There you go.
Cam Newton debut.
I've thought about purchasing out of the marketplace before, just because
I'll take that.
Like in theory, like it's not that expensive. Could potentially be. I mean, I'm sure he's not going to have too many moments on this platform. I don't know how much longer he's going to keep going.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, let's go. This is my first non-common in all day ever.
And this is the pack to do it in. So let's do it, Jim. I'm excited for you.
Come on. Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
726 out of 899. It is a debut. It's a pretty cool moment. Too bad it couldn't be like a quarterback or something, but I'll take it. That's a win.
It is. You've made your pack and more.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not going to be upset over that.
It is going for 83 right now.
Okay. $50 pack.
Right.
The Newton's probably 20 or 30, right?
Might be less than that. But it's been a few days. Yeah, it's starting at 10.
Wow, okay.
But still, hey, you doubled your investment there.
I did okay. I did good there.
For now.
All right. So we got one more. One more. So we'll give it some time here to claim and open.
I'll look for the both of us. Josh Gordon is currently going for $4.
All right. So 4 for Gordon, 10 for Newton. You said like 80 for Lockett.
Yeah, 83, I think I said.
All right. So it's a $100 pack. We'll take it.
Yeah, compared to my $9 pack.
Yeah, we'll take it. All right, I need a quarterback, man. I need a good quarterback. Give me that Brady debut. All right.
Whew. No. Jim, you got 2 of them.
Jeez.
Imagine
right.
what you got in the
Let's
premium then.
Not opening the premium, so we'll never know. All right, let's go. Jarvis Landry.
It says debut too. That's I mean, of the receivers we got, that's the best one.
Yeah.
De facto Baker moment. Something to chew on.
Ooh, yeah. I don't think that matters much. Josh Palmer, triple badge.
I went to high school with a Josh Palmer. This wasn't him. But
I'll take a triple badge.
Like you said, triple badge. So
$12. All right. Come on, rare.
This got to be a huge hit. This is it, Jim. This is it.
It's Lockett again, isn't it? No, it's not. It's Rashad Penny.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Jim.
So
the
Seahawks.
Rare one is, oh man. Even with the rare, you might have like just broken even. It's 43.
2 rares in the Sander packs.
Oh, actually, wow, that sucks. He has 3 moments.
Those are words.
2 rare.
Those are words I don't want to hear.
Well, it's like he has 3 total moments. 2 of them are rares and one was a legendary.
Rashad Penny?
Yeah, like not even there's no commons of him. There's 2 rares and like imagine why. Yeah. Why
That's kind of dumb.
Rashad Penny have to ruin everyone's hopes and dreams?
Well, 2 rares. I can't be too upset about it.
No. Well,
I can be.
Yeah, I kind of am for you. That sucks because this was such a good week.
I know.
And honestly, yeah, like because
they're wins
because they are rares.
Yeah.
It got you, but considering that you got 2 rares, our packs were trash.
Yeah. Those weren't great.
No.
But it's a win. I'm not gonna be too upset.
No, it is a win. You take your wins.
Yeah. I'll take it.
But in the perspective of what we got, what you got. I mean, to have 2 packs and have 2 rares in them. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But you got 2 rares, and not one of them could be like not a Seattle Seahawk, non-Russell Martin, Russell Wilson.
Right.
Oh well, it's a win. You got your money back, and then you made money. But damn,
I don't even really know what to do with all day. Also, because like I feel like I can't sell anything on here because the prices are so low.
Yeah.
Like unless it's like a huge moment, like your Buccaneers one, right? Like if I were to pull a legendary, and it was like a good moment like that, then I'd probably be all over selling it. But like I don't like do I sell a rare Tyler Lockett? I don't know. I mean Tyler Lockett's a pretty good wide receiver who's going to be around for a while still, and so I don't know. I don't know how. I have like no strategy in all day right now.
If you want to know my strategy, it is flipping the cereals, which I did. So remember last week I got that like high Buda Baker.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have him listed for high. I hadn't sold yet. The other player I got was serial 187, still decent. I did flip him for, I mean, it's not like the other one was like 25, or like it was really, really low. This one was 3 digits low. So I maybe made it for like $20 more. I did sell that. So like something like that, I'll flip because like it still was a tight end that no one really cared about.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, obviously the legendary. I mean, that's a lot of money that I could use for other things. But my whole thing, like I'm holding. Like I'm not really selling anything as it is. I'm just kind of holding it. I'm investing into the marketplace. I've purchased other quarterbacks, some receivers. Like I have made purchases in all day because I find and believe that the stuff there is pretty undervalued at this moment.
Yeah.
So like to me, this is a long-term hold as well, especially like next year. Like I'm not even talking like this is a 10-year long-term. Like I'm talking like next year when this is no longer closed beta, season's beginning, right? There's these moments, the user base is like, gaining some more, and then the utility is introduced, right? I mean, we're thinking like possible fantasy football aspect here, whatever it is. Like I just feel like then this stuff is now, right? This is now series 1, and it can like really looked upon that way. So to me, like I said, I'm really holding and just buying things I want, basically quarterbacks and some receivers for fairly cheap.
Yeah. Well, you're in a good spot too because you've got a bankroll now.
Well, that bankroll I have isn't so much a bankroll anymore. By the way, I'm down like I've spent like $600 in the marketplace this weekend.
But like you were able to get a ton of stuff because of that sale. So I mean that was a nice win. You had a nice early win, and that helps set you up for sure.
Yeah, I went on like a spending spree on Top Shot just because I feel like right now we all know that Top Shot's in that lull again. I mean, they have its ebbs and flows, and right now everyone's down again on Top Shot. So I was like, you know what? I got this money. Everyone's down. Let me go ahead and capitalize. Right? Like these moments I was spending $50 on a few months ago, I've now invested and bought some more for like $30. So
yeah,
when Top Shot starts peaking again, right? I can flip some of that stuff now and have even more dapper.
Yep, smart.
Yep. That's why I'm here. I'm the brains of the show. Clearly from this production value that we're seeing right now.
Yeah, clearly from the very beginning here.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all right. So there's the candy news. There's our pack openings. I don't think there's much else we really got going on right now.
I think that's all.
So I guess with that said, we'll be back next week with a much better show. I promise. No promises. But we'll see you then. So bye-bye.
See you guys.